Happy 70th birthday, Dad.
You've entered the platinum age. You might be wondering why we're holding these cards. Your name, Naresh, means king, and your favorite pastime is cards. And therefore, we use this king card to celebrate you today. Wishing you, my guiding light, nothing but happiness and good health forever.
My favorite memory of you is watching you eat chips. You make a little sauce with like 10 different items and then gobble them down in like 2 minutes. I wish you all the love, joy and strength always, my Bukar partner.
Happy 70th birthday, Dad. What a milestone you reached. Wishing you a birthday that is as wonderful as you are. You mean the world to us. Love you.
Happy birthday, boss man. A great 70 years that you've had. We wish you the best of life, the best of health. Keep strong, keep safe. But never forget the bond we always used to have. Always have a beer on behalf of me whenever you have one. Cheers. Thank you.
A very happy birthday to the greatest man in the world, my friend, my protector, my one in a million superhero, my father. Happy 70th birthday, Dad.
Happy 70th birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day and a year ahead. And I hope all your wishes do come true, especially the one where my Sasu takes you for a nice date. Enjoy.
Happy 70th birthday, Naresh. Wishing you good health, happiness, and may we have more memories together. Today, for your birthday, we have something special for you to see. Sit back, relax, and relive your amazing 70 years all over again.
When you have each other, you have everything.
My dad, Naresh Chandra Kanjivaja Malde, means king, and he was actually welcomed into the world with an amniotic sac, and that is considered to be very lucky.
He was born 2nd March 1951. This amniotic sac, which he was born in, the midwife actually told my grandmother, please keep it safely. It is a very lucky gesture.
His personality is very enduring, and he has a brimming energy which takes him higher in life.
He's a man of very few words, but whatever he speaks, it means a lot, holds a lot of significance. He always tells us things not directly, but always does things indirectly such that it pushes you to get things done. That's Dad for us. And his nicknames as he grew up are Nario,
Nara,
Marefu, because he's very tall, so they call him Marefu.
So my name is Krupti, the first daughter, followed by
Krupali, second daughter. I think they were sad that it wasn't a boy. But he said that when I came out, I looked like, I was very small. I looked like a Chinese and a rat because I was very small.
tiny.
And the third boy, at last I got a boy, and Sagar is my name. And I think they were brimming with excitement when I was born because they wanted a boy and they got one. We were at home with my sisters. They actually taught me how to be very, very naughty. So yeah, we have a very good memory where I would actually go to my dad and tell something that they haven't actually done, but I tell my dad that they pinched me or did this, and then my dad would get furious, and then he would go to my sisters, and my sisters would run around the table with using the chairs as obstruction to try and slow him down so that they don't catch him, and they would run around the house, and then finally they would lock themselves in the toilet just to be safe. So yeah, I remember that very much, and I used to be called the telltale boy.
So he was a very strict father. Whilst growing up, I was quite kurutu, making lots of mischief. And then obviously I'd get chapad, face, bums, kilakitu.
I would do tantrums on anything. I put a crayon in my nose one day, and they all tried to make me smell various things like bajar. They put doom in a cupboard, my head in, didn't come out. I just kept crying, and at the end it came out in my tears. I would do tantrums of eating, never eat. And then he would say to my mom, Jaya, eneke kauna woi to godrao din suijai. I would also make tantrums to go to school. He would call the driver Bakari up at our flat and say, put her in the car, take her to school. Taru bekan wache masu karina kis. Little did I know, it is bekan wache masu.
I think one of my memories when we were in the childhood, we were staying in a flat and our house was on the third floor, and every time like a guest would come down, I was always the scapegoat who has to go all the way down the 3 floors to open the gate for the guest. And we had a lot of water problems, so I was also in charge of making sure the water is put in the tank and then pumped up. So yes, I have that very good memory of that. So yeah, those are the old days where there's all shortages of everything and security was key. There are times when he would scold us, definitely, but I was actually scolded the least.
I was the main culprit for everything, whether I did it or not.
He had a ring. He used to wear a ring on his hand. He did mold us into being independent, brave, stand up for ourselves, confident.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that he did when we were young. In fact, he sent us, 3 of us, to the UK by ourselves. It was quite courageous of him being a parent to send us, but at the end of the day, if I think of it today, he wanted us to become independent in our lives. So I feel that he always wanted to teach us in various different learnings. I think one of the most important things that I remember whenever I speak to him is never underestimate someone. He always says that however that person may look, however that person may be, never look down on anyone, treat everyone equally. And I think I take it till today to everyone because I think it's very applicable in this world today. I always feel that he looks at me and he sees himself in me. For example, I was working in the UK. He would call me and say that, when are you actually going to do a qualification? And I achieved the CFA. It was only because of his encouragement and push for getting this qualification done that I managed to do it. And today his dream lies that I should do an MBA, and hopefully that dream will come true.
He's also taught us to do everything with love, always have a good intention when you're doing something. Even if anyone does anything bad to you, what's the difference between you and them? Always be good with a good intention, be a good human.
For me, his challenges, his experiences have definitely taught me to be very brave and independent. From a young age, I've loved music, dance, art. He used to, encourage me to take part in various competitions, in dance competitions and singing. I love those things. And recently, I did my first international wedding MC event in Goa. He was chuffed. And also, obviously, with lots of family values that he's engrossed in all of us, there's a lot of compassion and love that we should give to everybody, my family and friends.
I feel like I live a part of him because we're quite similar in a lot of things. He's quiet, he's observant, he loves to sleep. I love to sleep. I can sleep any time of the day. He can sleep any time of the day.
My dad and Krupti and I are total opposites. We'd like to just keep talking, but I think one of the similarities that I have with Dad is the height. One thing that I have which he has is discipline.
For me, my dad's a very strict parent. I am similar to him because I feel that I'm very, he's very straightforward, strict, and I kind of am like him. Strict, straightforward, to the point, get it done.
He's always been mischievous, naughty, adventurous.
It's a very funny story, actually. Dad was only 14 years old, and he was kidnapped in a car. Dad being very mischievous, adventurous, guess what he did? He jumped out of the moving car.
He was a macho man. I think it was in 1999. It was a big religious day for us. It was called Mahavir Jayanti, and my dad, he was shot on that day. My dad was just walking past there. Probably he heard that there are thieves in this shop, so he went to see from outside, and the thieves must have shot from inside the jewelry store, and the bullet went past through the windows and it rebounded on a metal gate and then it went into his arm.
How courageous. He walked to the shop and he said, I'm shot, take me to the hospital.
During the Pratikaman that it was going on, they started to pray for him. for his good health.
In his younger days, he used to tell us that he used to always go to Majanwari to play with his friends, and what they would go and find is unfinished cigarette butts. So they could all finish them and smoke them out. And that's when he started smoking at a very tender age of 9-10 years.
So it's quite funny when my mom has to go and tell him that આજે cigarette 3 પી લીધી છે, હવે finish, પતી ગઈ તારી cigarette.
He's the second son of Kanku Ben and Kanji Vaja Malde. We call them Ba and Bapuji. Second born of 7 siblings, which is Papa, aka Ramesh, Madhu Feiba, Anu Feiba, Mira Feiba, Anil Kaka, Haku Feiba, and Dhiren Kaka.
They had such great memories. There were around 17 of them who all stayed in a house, in a 2-bedroom house, I think. And there was the Kanji Vaja Malde family and the Hemraj Lada Malde family. They would all wake up every day, go to school, help others to dress up to go to school. Our Ba used to make breakfast for probably like all of the children.
Make parotha and make sure everyone sits in a line, and they'll have chai parotha for breakfast every single day.
My dad has played with his siblings like Renuka Feiba, Pushpa Feiba, Indu Feiba, Madhu Feiba. They've played Pachika, and they've played Daskhana.
They all got on really, really well. Till today, their bond is really strong.
Naresh, today I'm going to share a few memories of our childhood days. Firstly, when we used to go to school, we had to catch a bus. We used to pass gullies for the short route, and when somebody teased us, you and Ramesh used to take care of the situations. After school, once we had nasto with our Coke in a small glass bottle, we had fun playing Satkhana and Daskhana game. Then big family-sized Coca-Cola bottle was introduced, which was shared together. Every Satamatam, we used to play Tin Patta, and you used to find my winnings from my hiding places. When I asked you, you always gave me a big smile. Lastly, I never knew till late that you were my nephew, as we were staying together in extended family, and always thought that you all were my brothers and sisters. Every Sunday, we used to go to Likoni Ferry, Lighthouse of Matongwe, and while returning home, your dad used to treat us in Purnima restaurant on Salim Road, which is Digo Road. And then we had an ice cream for a treat. Thank you.
I spent most time with Naresh when we were little children, and I will talk about those days. Before we moved to Malde stores, we used to live in a house next to Malde stores. It was in this house that Naresh was born. We moved to Malde stores when Naresh was 6 years old. At first, we were all living in the first floor with Mutabapa's family. Our bedroom was the 3rd room, and Naresh and I used to sleep together as we were little kids. At that time, our parents did not have the time to read bedtime stories to us, and I used to tell stories to Naresh. He used to love the stories, and he used to ask me to tell him more stories, and I had to make up my own stories. As we grew older, he used to play hide and seek and run around all the little lanes of Washibu Road. As Naresh grew older, he used to play marbles, Kelidanda, and other games on the side lane of Malde stores with our neighbors' children. When we started our schooling at Memem Shah Primary School, we had to walk down to Majanwadi to catch the school bus, and his friends' circle expanded. Afterwards, Naresh's main meeting place with his friends was at Baija's shop opposite Majanwadi. His friends used to call him Naro. Naresh was a sociable person and he used to enjoy his friends' company. Like most boys, studies was not on top of his agenda and he had many tricks under his sleeves. In order to make him study, he was sent to Andheri in Mumbai in a boarding school. He did not like the boarding school. And in order to skip the classes, he used to put onion under his underarm so that the body temperature goes up. He came back to Kenya within a year. Our childhood times were the best, and I can still remember telling him bedtime stories. Stay safe, Naresh.
At that time, he had his first car, the
Peugeot,
KAU 450. He still remembers his number plate. He used to go and drop all his siblings to school with that car.
he just loved his young age that whenever we talk to him, he just brings back to life. I think it was in 1957 where they moved to this house, and it still exists, and they all grew up in that house. Till today, it's called the Malde Mansion. That house has so many memories for everyone. And just beneath that mansion, there was a shop called Malde Stores, and Dad started his working life in Malde Stores. He started working when he was 15 years old, and he went to India in, I think, 1965 to study. Working from a very young age, that ethic, that discipline was already there from him. There are so many people who know him because he had a shop, Kanji Waja and Sons, which ran for 30 years. It has actually given ration to most of the houses in Mombasa, and he helped a lot of them because some people could not afford some food, and he would just say, okay, you take this. There are times where a lot of the elderly women have taken him as a son because of the amount he has helped, like Jaya Ben Oza takes him as a son. And he has great memories with them, and he's still in touch with them.
When Bapuji passed away, there was my uncle Dinesh Fua, who was with him in the shop as well. You know, when it was Bapuji and Dad, they used to bring all the profits home, and they used to, do the accounts at home, writing.
They started the shop at Digo Road, and then after 3 years, they later moved to Langoni Road, right next to the Derasar.
The profits of this shop has gone on to invest into the refinery, which we now have, and we call it Pwani Oil Products. So you can see the whole journey. In order to actually appreciate all the staff, we have a Pwani Day every year. It was actually started in 1982. They started off as a small coconut oil mill. From the profits of that oil mill, they've then invested. In 1985, they bought a plot in Changamwe, and there they installed a 100-ton refinery. On the 10th of January 1994, is the day where actually they started the production of the 100-ton refinery. And that is the day when Dad's brother, Dhiren Kaka, he passed away. In 93, in order to set up the plant, Dad moved to Changamwe to install the refinery. He basically also built a soap plant, which was literally Juwakali. And that is something I think he calls an achievement for himself. One of his qualities is always to like to piece things together in terms of civil engineering. Things that are unusable, make them useful. That's what he likes to do, always.
He used to work very long hours, work hard, where they started a new plant and, a new refinery. Dedication, number one.
A lot of sacrifice, that he couldn't spend time with us because he was busy working hard to make our dreams come true.
That's the love he had for his children. He always wanted us to be shining. Although he was very mischievous, at the same time, he liked to party, he liked to go out with his friends and do a lot of things that you would do in your teenage years. One of the main qualities he has is discipline and making sure that whatever he puts his mind into, he makes sure that there is no way that he will be defeated.
Mom and Dad, wow, 44 years
They were married in 1976. They were actually introduced by families, and dad went to Nairobi, met mom. Within a few months, they got married. It's like a comedy show when you see them both together. They understand each other. I mean, they've gone through so much. So, of course, the biggest thing I think that has survived them through the 44 years is, I mean, they trust each other.
Both of them have a lot of respect for each other.
Both of them understand each other so well, support each other, encourage each other. Mom loves social work, was in the Mahila Mandar, was once the chairwoman there. She's taken part in so many different activities like rangolis. Understanding her, he's never said no.
Mom has sacrificed the hours that he never was at home to probably take care of the children at that point where she required him the most. And he was actually busy working, so she's sacrificed a lot as well.
When his youngest brother passed on, and in the same year his dad passed on, which hit him really hard because he was very close to both of them. Was his toughest time in his life.
He's been through a lot of ups and downs, together with my mom, and one of the most important learnings that he's taught us through the challenges that he's had, or they have had together, is never ever be sad. Always look up, smile, and move ahead. And that is something all three of us take forward in our lives.
He's also said that God is there, He's looking, and He'll do what's best for you.
It is also quite religious, I think. He's been to a lot of pilgrimages in India, so like Sankeshwar, Palitana. He's taken Ba. Her last wish was actually to do Chatra. If you look at his timeline of photos from the young age, which probably his parents were combing, till today he's had that side parting throughout. So some things never change.
I think, Sagar, you're going into the same direction. Your hairstyle hasn't changed either.
Yeah, I'm getting a bald spot as well, just like him.
Dad has also gained 2 sons and a daughter, Rajiv, Mihir and Pranchi, and they hold a special place in his heart. December 2020, all went to Mombasa, and we spent good quality time, and it was fabulous. We did the Christmas tree. Pranchi and Sagar did the whole thing with the kids, and you should have seen Mom and Dad. They were so happy. We made them wear the glasses and dress up in red.
At the end of each day, we would all sit on the dinner table together. I'm sure he was brimming with joy.
Feya would sit there with her nana and have kachiri or vatana or something while watching TV. He would love it. Like even in the mornings when Dad was sleeping and she would be up, she would shower and everything. She would go to his room and have a nap next to him or just lie down next to him. And now that he has silver in his hair and he has gold in his heart, he's always loving and giving and yeah, he's adored by all his grandchildren.
Love feeding grandkids with ice lollies or, ice cream.
Yeah, who's this? Yeah. This one is for whom?
This one.
Yeah. This one is me and Nani, yeah? Yes.
For Dad, the Malde family is his power and pride. We are all very close and united. He says that he not only has 3 children, but he has 5 boys and 3 girls. All of them look after him. When we are not there, all the boys who are there in Mombasa run. Whenever Mom makes a call, Raju, Riten, Viraj, they'll all run and help because they're the ones who are there. Rajan being here would keep calling. Meek, Anika would call as well. Yeah, he's managed to attend all family functions, near and far, till date. His sisters, they're miles apart, but they're always in his heart.
Ba, Papa, Hansa Mami, Artika Ki, Anil Kaka, and all the cousins, we all used to stay in different flats in the GTS building. And whenever we wanted to play, we used to just walk into each other's flats and play with our cousins. It was lots of fun then.
He likes being with his family. He's one person, he'll never complain. He will listen, he'll take it in. But he is one person, he'll never complain to you that this is something I don't like, or I don't want you to do this. Or he's a very easygoing person. He'll actually get along with, he gets along with the grandchildren right now, and he gets along with his friends, even elder.
Dad was also fond of Ramba Kaki and Shantilal Kaka. They used to come to our house on Sundays, or we would go there, and we would all go together for picnics. We would go for Sunday swimming. Ramba Kaki would take us in the sea and tell us, let's go swimming. All three of us, she would take us. Even if we didn't know how to swim, she would carry us and take us in. Their bond with Dad was very strong.
She used to be one jolly character.
Mom and Dad also share a special bond with Aruna Kaki and Dilip Kaka from India. Whenever they're in India, they are their India companions. They're always a great helping hand to the Malde family. My cousins from Nairobi used to come to stay with us during holidays. There's Yugna, Jigna, there's Ashif and Herschel. They all used to come every other holidays. Either we're in Nairobi or they're in Mombasa. Dad is quite strict, so Ashif being a little naughty, used to get a bit of scolding. With the girls, we used to do dances, and my cousin Herschel used to video us. Dad is also very fond of the Maru family. He's fond of each and every one of them. He's very close to them. We've had so many memories and travels with them. With Gita Mami and Chuni Mama and family, we've all been to Turtle Bay. Great memories there. With Sheila Masi and family, we had a lovely trip to South Africa. Can't forget that. Dinesh Mama and the whole Maru family for Dinesh Mama's 50th. We've been to Green Park and Naivasha Sopa. That was just fun times. We've also been to Southern Palms and Kole Kole with Hitesh Panir Bhabisha and family. So lots of close moments to cherish. The youthful days, Dad used to hang out with Mukesh uncle, Sweta auntie, Mayur uncle, Shrina auntie, late Kavi uncle and Kumar uncle, Kailash auntie and all. And they used to go to national parks, safari rallies. They used to have a blast. They've also babysitted me. Those were the memorable days.
At our house, all his friends would come and play cards on Saturday nights.
So there was like Kailash auntie, Kumar uncle, my mom, dad, Saroj auntie and Vinod uncle. They would all meet at home and they would play Bukhar in the initial days of his life when they started playing with friends. Then it went to playing Rummy, and currently they play with Rashmi uncle, Anjana auntie, Kanta auntie, Kishore uncle, Surya auntie, Hasmukh uncle, and mom and dad.
Every Saturday we would go to hotels to listen to live music.
It would be a
different hotel, just to go wherever there's live music, so we could dance and they would sit and have a drink.
There was Saroj auntie, Vinod uncle, Anu auntie, Hasu uncle, Kailash auntie, Kumar uncle and all.
We would all look forward to going to Lighthouse because we would sit there the whole evening till like 7, 8 and then decide where shall we all go for dinner, and then we would go grab a bite all together and then go home.
It was so much fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Since a young age, Dad and Panga uncle, Bina auntie have been very close. We used to have very special moments with them. We used to go to United for dinner and thereafter go to Melting Moments and sit there till it closed. In London, Panga uncle has been our godfather and has helped us with various different things. Till date, Dad and Panga uncle hold a very special bond.
Mom and Dad were also very fond of our Ganjoni neighbors, late Parthi Bhabi and late Rodney Bhai and their whole family. Dad used to also take Rodney Bhai to play cards and they spent a lot of good quality time together. Family is number one, but friends is also family.
The passion for travel was since when he was very young. The first journey out of Kenya was in 1965 to India via a ship, and that's where he went. And then it was in 1983 after Krupti was born. So that was their first journey together to UK and thereafter to India. Since then, they've traveled to so many places. He also took us as children to America, to Disney World. He was so adventurous with us. I mean, we were young and he would take us in the roller coasters, he would sit in them with us, we would do all the
dress up. Other countries he traveled, Alaska, Canada, so Vancouver, Calgary, with their group of friends.
We've done loads of family holidays. We've been to Thailand, Seychelles.
So family holidays, my whole Malde family. He will always want to be part of the family. Whatever the family does, he will never say no to going there. He will say, yes, yes, I will make it. However, whatever I feel, I will try my best to make it. He loves technology. His favorite pastime on that phone now is Candy Crush. That is what gets him through the day.
Yeah, but his first phone, our Dinesh Mama gave him a first Nokia, the brick Nokia.
2210.
In the COVID year, we used to do family games.
But what makes me actually very proud is they embraced each and every game. They learned, they played the game, whether it had to be dressing up in the game, whether it was running around in the house to get certain things. They played each and every game.
So his favorite food would be shakrotli dar bhat. He also likes chips. He makes his own sauce.
It's a Malde tradition that everybody loves potatoes.
When he was young with the rotli, he would just cut the rotli into half, and those were 2 of his bites.
There is only one program that plays in the house, that is Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. And he's a big movie buff. Like, I just introduced him to Netflix. The day I logged him in, my mom, when I called them after, and they said, he's watched 4 movies already. In his early days, he loved fashion. And his favorite things that he loves is 3 things: cigarettes, Coca-Cola, and cards. He loves cards. He loves. Like is not even...
Dad loves cards.
They play Rummy and Bukhar mainly. So all our travels, so whenever we as a family would travel, our main 4 of us would play. Mom, Dad, Krupali, and myself would play Bukhar. Krupti is one person who does not like cards.
Playing cards runs in our blood.
Big family holidays as well. Cards has to be there, whether it's...
Even if you're tired the whole day, if cards come up, who wants to play cards? Everyone will be like, yes, me.
Even if he's not feeling well that particular day, if my mom goes and says, Aja cards rama chau chai? Okay, yeah, Aja, I'm ready to play cards. He is very competitive, so they do play a lot of tournaments. He's actually won one of the Oswald games.
He's reached a point in his life where he's very content now and he's very satisfied with where he is. Obviously, his family, his friends.
Since 2009, when I got married, it's 11 years now. I'm married to Rajiv. We have 2 beautiful children. Kyle, who is 8, and Heer, who is 4 years old. They love Dad a lot, and Dad is a person with lots of care and protection, who is a strong pillar in our life. Dad, happy 70th birthday. We love you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And yeah, thanks for everything you do for us. We love you. We love you so much.
Dad, whilst growing up, you've never said no to me in anything, always trusted me with my choices, always guided me in the right direction. In 2015, I got married to Mihir. We have 2 beautiful children, Feya and Sian. Feya is 2 years old, Sian is just 4 months old. Many people say he looks like Sagar and you. I feel proud to hear that. He looks like my dad. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You have nothing to worry about anymore. I'm happy. Wishing you a 70th birthday with lots of love, happiness. Love you and take care of yourself.
I'm your last born, but your favorite. Love you, Dad. I think we've been through a journey ourselves. Last few years have been hectic, but I love the opportunity that I got to just spend time with you wherever it was. And I just love you so much that even sometimes the words don't come out to you. 2017, I got married to my wife, Pranchi, and we stayed a few months with them, almost a year. And then we moved to Uganda. And my most beautiful memory has been this last December, where we spent so much time with you. I just hope we can keep building memories. Just be yourself, be healthy. You have everything in the world. You've taken care of us all these years, and it is now our turn to take care of you.
Happy birthday, Naresh.
Happy birthday to you. Wish you all the best. Enjoy your birthday and we wish you many, many more to come.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तुम जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Naresh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Naresh.
Happy birthday, નરેશભાઈ. તમને જ્યારે અમે કંઈ કહીએ કે તમે અમને બનાવી દો, તમે દિલથી બનાવો અને એકદમ enthusiasm ને excitement થી બનાવો. That is the very special quality about you. Wishing you lots and lots of many happy years ahead.
Happy birthday.
Happy 70th birthday, Naresh. And may you have many more birthdays. Enjoy the day. Hope everybody is well and safe.
Happy birthday, 70 years. Many more to come. ચૂક ચૂક જીવ અને બધાને આશીર્વાદ આપું છું.
નરેશ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ. ઘણું ઘણું જીવો, સુખી થાવો, લાંબુ આયુષ્ય ભોગવો. પછી તમે નાના હતા ત્યારે તમને બધા ભેગા સ્કૂલે જતા હતા માલદે સ્ટોરમાંથી, ને તમને બધાને તૈયાર કરતા હતા. બસ તમે સુખી રહ્યો, બસ એ જ, અને લાંબુ આયુષ્ય જીવો. નરેશ, સુખી રહ્યો. તમારે જયાને બધાને આશીર્વાદ આપું છું.
Happy birthday and 70th birthday to Naresh. We stayed together for 20 years in one kitchen in Bday, Mombasa. Kanjibai used to take us Sunday afternoon to Likoni Ferry, Matongwe Ferry, Kilini Harbour, Nyali Bridge, by boat to Kisamni. Enjoy your birthday.
Happy 70th birthday, Naresh. Enjoy the day.
Happy birthday, Naresh. Naresh અને હું કાંજી વજા એન્ડ સન્સની દુકાનમાં અમે સાથે બેસતા હતા, અને જ્યારે હોલિડે કે કાંઈ વાર તહેવાર હોય ત્યારે બીચ ઉપર અમને સાથે લઈ જતા અને બહુ જ મજા કરતા અને સાંજના દુકાન બંધ કરીને ઘરે જઈને પછી લાઇટ હાઉસ પણ સાથમાં જતા અને ત્યાં જઈને મોગો ગ્વાઝી અને મદાફ ખાતા અને પીતા. બહુ જ મજા આવતી અને સાતમ આઠમ આવે ત્યારે ઘરે 3 પત્તે રમતા અને ક્યારેક નવનાથમાં સાંજના મેળામાં જતા અને ત્યાં ખાવા પીવા અને બહુ જ મજા માણતા. આવી તો ઘણી બધી વાતો છે પણ ટાઈમ કમ હોવાથી અહીં પૂરું કરું છું. હેપી બર્થડે નરેશ અગેન.
Dear Naresh, we wish you a very happy 70th birthday and many happy returns of the day. I am proud of the man you have become. You are amazing, cheerful, loving, diligent, and a perfect young man. I am proud to call you my nephew from Indu and Radni Moshi. Naresh and I were going to school together. We used to play cards during holidays and used to do mischief. Radni Fua was his best man during his wedding.
સંબંધીઓ હિતેચ્છુઓને દિલીપ અરુણાના પ્રણામ. જન્મ મરણ તો જીવનની ઘટનાક્રમ છે. દર વર્ષે બધા પોતાના જન્મદિવસને ઉજવે જ છે, પણ આ 3 ખીલેલા પુષ્પ એટલે કે નામ પ્રમાણે વિશાળ, વિરાટ, હૃદય, દયાભાવવાળા સાગર, બધા પર કૃપાળી નજરથી નિહાળતી કૃપાલી અને બધાને પોતાની વાણીથી તૃપ્ત કરતી કૃપ્તિ. એણે રાજા જેવા નરેશભાઈનો જન્મદિવસ ઉજવી અને યાદગાર બનાવી દીધો. ખરેખર અમને યાદ કર્યા. ખૂબ ખૂબ ધન્યવાદ, આભાર. અને હા, આ બધામાં અગ્રક્રમ તો જે બધાના દિલ જીતી લે છે તેવા જયા ભાભી, તમને કઈ રીતે ભૂલાય? તમારા કારણે તો આપણે હજી એકબીજાથી નજીક છીએ. ફરીથી નરેશભાઈ, તમને જન્મદિવસના ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન, વધામણા, કોંગ્રેચ્યુલેશન્સ અને કરો હવે સેલિબ્રેશન. ભગવાન આપ સૌને નિરોગી, સ્વસ્થ, દીર્ઘ આયુષ્ય બક્ષે. તે સાથે જય જિનેન્દ્ર. પ્રણામ.
Wish you a very, very happy birthday, Naresh, and many more to come.
Hi Naresh, wish you a happy 70th birthday. Have a lovely, lovely day.
નરેશ, અમારા બધા વતી તમને જન્મદિવસના ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન. બાય.
Bye. Happy 70th birthday, Naresh, and wish you all the happiness and have a great day. From Renuka, Jagdish, and all our family members. Thank you.
Hi Naresh, happy 70th birthday and many happy returns of the day on 2nd of March. From myself, Ramnik, Zahin Tilak and Anisha. What I remember when we were young is obviously you looking after us, especially the one that comes to mind is back in 1972 when Ba and Bapuji went to India and you and Madhu looked after all the younger siblings, especially me, Meera and Dhiren. So obviously that is the one that I remember the most, and obviously the highlight of every weekend was going to drive-in cinema and watching the latest release. Anyway, many happy returns of the day and bye.
Hi Naresh Kaka, wishing you a very, very happy birthday, happy 70th birthday. And my fondest memories are actually 2, both at Ritan's wedding. One was when Tanay and the rest of the visitors, Vimal Mama and Dipen and all were playing cricket here at home. And you accidentally mentioned that you had a kit at home. And Tanay took you home at that time and you had to go upstairs and take that kit out and come all the way back home and allow him to play with that kit. And the other is, during that time, we used to play a lot of chakri and atri at home. And you would sit until everything is over, and then you would go home in terms of cards. So your love for cards is the other fond memory I have.
Let's wish him. Happy birthday, Naresh Kaka.
Wishing you a very happy 70th birthday, Naresh Kaka.
Some of the fondest memories were at General Tyres. We had so much fun with doors open. More importantly was Tin Patti. We used to have so much fun playing Tin Patti across, and even hours on hours we could go on playing. And that's where I learned most of the card tricks from you. So wishing you all the very best for the day and enjoy as much as you can. Thank you.
Thanks. See you. Have a lovely day.
Have a blast.
Have a blast. Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिन ये गाए, तू जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
Naresh Mama.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Naresh Mama. Can't believe you're going to be 70. Still feels like you're no older than 40 years old. My greatest memories of you. When we were in Kenya as little kids, we used to walk down to the Majanwari, not the Majanwari, the Derasar and the Dukan there, and we'd see you working with Nana inside that Dukan. Absolutely the best memories ever. The next one that I remember is every time we used to come to Kenya, we used to stay at your house. Oh my gosh, the musti that we used to do there, absolutely brilliant. Can never forget that. The last and one of my favorite memories is obviously learning how to play tranpata at your house. Oh my gosh, the fun we used to have doing that, absolutely amazing.
For me, I think it was when after we got married and you said to us, right, 9 months' time, we want a baby. And look, 1, 2, 3. So we listened to you. And also, what was the other memory we had of Naresh Mama? Oh, the fact that, you know what, every time you come to London, you and Mummy always come round and you always have dinner at our house or lunch or whatever it may be. And we are truly grateful for that. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic birthday.
And hope all your birthday wishes come true.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Naresh Kaka.
Wishing you a happy 70th birthday and many, many more to come.
My memory of Naresh Kaka is the brown stripy pajamas that he used to wear and rock. Quite funny, come to think of it at this stage in life. But have a good one, Naresh Kaka. My memory for Naresh Kaka is sitting at the shop with Bapuji and letting rip, really big loud ones. Him and Bapuji used to have a competition, I think, when I used to go there all the time, which he always used to crack me up at that age. But have a good one.
Happy birthday, Naresh Mama. Have a great day.
Hi Naresh Mama, we just wanted to wish you a happy 70th birthday. We hope you have a lovely day with your friends and obviously family, and keep you safe, and obviously with these times, look after yourself. 1, 2, 3.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Naresh Mama. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
And one for luck. Hip hip.
Hooray!
All the best and have a great day.
I hope you have a great year ahead.
Lots of love from Ilford, Essex. Bye.
Take care. See you.
Bye.
Hello Naresh Kaka, wishing you a very very happy 70th birthday.
Hi Naresh Kaka, happy 70th birthday. So, one of the fondest memories that I have of you is when we used to come over to the old house at General Tyres, and every time you would go outside, I would always like to go and swing. So there have been few occasions where you've actually got me and Sagar on the swing together, and you used to always tell us a short story about life or just a funny story that would come to your mind. And that is one of the best memories that I have.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hi Naresh Kaka, happy birthday. Hope you have a lovely day and may all your wishes come true. I have a memory to share with you. When I used to come for a sleepover to your house, to spend time with Kripti and Krupali, you always used to bully me and you always used to say that you're gonna sleep with me today, and I used to get so annoyed at you, and you knew it used to irritate me, so you kept saying it. And then I also have fond memories of you running around the table trying to, run after Krupti, Krupali and Sagar when they've done some mischief. So I'll never forget that. And wish you well for the year to come, and it's a big one. Happy birthday again.
Yeah, wish you the best. Hope you're well and take care. Keep safe and look forward to seeing you soon.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Naresh Mama. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations on being 70. What a milestone that is. And I wanted to share a few memories with you. One being that when we used to go to Lekoni, we used to have mogo, madaf and masala crisp freshly made over there whilst looking at the beach itself. And also when we used to go to the beach hotels such as Bunbury Beach, Nyali Beach, we had so much fun over there. It was really great to...
Hello Naresh Mama, I am Prisha. Ronak has told me lots about you, and I can't wait to share more memories with you in the future. We look forward to it. And from the both of us,
we wish you a happy birthday and enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day.